again, my apologies. The internet connection here dropped. So hopefully this is museum. Got to talk with one of the volunteers there, and he was 89 years old, and he fought in the Korean War, and he actually flew one of the planes that was in the hangar that I was looking at, and so it was good. I got to see some huge planes. It's amazing how big some of those bombers were. Got to see a B-29, a big cargo plane. What else was there? I got to see my Spitfire, my P-51 Mustang, and my Corsair. So I was very happy to see those. Also got to see a Hurricane. What else did I get to see in the Warbirds? Trying to remember. I can't remember. But anyway, so it was a great day. Spent a lot of time there just wandering around, taking pictures. Did the 45-minute video of the road trip, the tram tour. Then after that, it was back here. Got some more work done and everything else. So it's been a very productive day. And right now, you probably can't see it, but on the screen at the moment is currently Dr. No, because today is November 1st, and it is the start of my James Bond Fest for the month of November, starting off with Dr. No. And here's a few little tidbits. Even though Sean Connery is a very tall person, he's the tallest James Bond to date, they actually made the sets slightly smaller to make everybody else look bigger, to make him look even bigger. I don't know. He's already like 6'3", 6'4", or something like that. So it was kind of like, why? And then if you're watching Dr. No, look at all the scenery, all the outdoor areas and everything else. It was filmed all in and around Jamaica. So it's a great little holiday vacation place to go to. They have some great all-inclusive resorts and all that sort of thing. So it's interesting seeing, and the cars. Oh, they've got some beautiful classic cars that they're racing around Jamaica on. Just absolutely beautiful. So all the outdoor stuff is done in Jamaica. All the indoor stuff is done back at the studios in England. I think they might have done some in the US as well. Can't remember. But yeah, looking at all the old cars and everything else, they're beautiful. They look great. And then you've got the gorgeous scenery of Jamaica, which is probably a little more built up now than what it shows in the movie, because this was done in 1962. So I'm about halfway through. James Bond and Honey have just arrived, have just been picked up by the Dragon on Crab Key, and are about to be stripped down and sent through the wash to wash off all the radiation and everything that they've been exposed to. So if you haven't seen Dr. No, then it's a really good first James Bond movie. And I had somebody ask me, they said, well, you're not going to end up filling up the whole month of November with James Bond. But I possibly could, because there is actually, you've got the James Bond franchise, which is 24, 25 movies. I can't remember which. Then you have Never Say Never Again, which was not part of the James Bond franchise, which was when Sean Connery did a remake of Thunderball. So there's that one that's going to get tagged onto the end. Then there's Casino Royale with David Niven, which was kind of a spy spoof, but he was the James Bond character in that. So there's that one to see. And what else was there? There was another one. There's a few other little not very well known movies that were done that were based on the James Bond character. So they'll be tacked on at the end. So I should get maybe every night of November with a James Bond movie. But I also have I think I also have a little wiggle room when I worked it out. They have a little wiggle room that if I miss up to 3 days, I've got 3 days to make up at the end. I think that's how it worked out. But anyway, that's it from me. It was a super fantastic sparkling day. Keep an eye out for the photos. They will be going up either later tonight or tomorrow. Actually, no, tomorrow I have mastermind group, so it'll be after my mastermind group tomorrow. If you are here in the US, as a reminder, except for those of us in Arizona and Hawaii, this Sunday we go out of daylight savings. So remember to turn your clocks back. Or was it that way? Back 1 hour on Saturday night, so you get an extra hour sleep in on Sunday. I don't get to do that because I'm currently in Arizona and they don't do daylight saving, so But Sundays are an R day, so I can stay in bed as long as I want. But I'll probably end up getting up and doing stuff anyway. But anyway, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's movie will be From Russia with Love. Oh, here's another interesting fact about Dr. No. It's the only James Bond movie that did not have a theme song. You know how all the James Bond movies have each movie has a song that is titled the same as the movie? Dr. No does not. It's just the theme tune for James Bond. And for the first 2 movies, I think it is, you know how when you see the scroll of the barrel for the gun, they did that by putting a little micro camera down the barrel of the gun to get that shot, and then have the James Bond walk in front. For the first 2 movies, so for Dr. No and for From Russia with Love, it is not Sean Connery that's walking past the end of the barrel. It is actually his stunt double. And he doesn't actually do it. Sean Connery doesn't actually walk across the end of the gun barrel until Goldfinger, so which is the 3rd movie. So tonight it's Dr. No. Tomorrow night, oops, my DVD's timed out. Tomorrow night it'll be From Russia with Love. So we will catch you guys tomorrow. I'm off to get myself finished watching Dr. No, and then prep for tomorrow for I need to prep some food for tomorrow for my mastermind group so that I can have snacks and stuff. Until then, have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. Hei konera.